Nibbles? J-Dawg fucking back. Today, no goddamn questions. I'm going to do a goddamn another best of. Today's goddamn best of is going to be top 5 most underrated death metal albums in the Dawg's humble ass fucking opinion, goddammit. So these ain't goddamn stone. It ain't going to be what anybody else's takes, I'm sure fucking are. And I just did 5 because when I did like 15s and 20s top, those shit is like the longest fuck videos. Because got to show again, when you do top anything, you got to flash a hard copy or I want to see that goddamn video cobra down. Clean up your act. Tear that shirt off. I want to tear that video down. I don't give a shit about your digital download photo, brah, or what's yours on your YouTube or Spotify playlist. That ain't a goddamn metalist, in which case you don't get to have a YouTube channel like you're some fucking authority. You're claiming it's the best of the best, and you don't even own it, goddammit. That's some poser shit, homie. So this is the Dawg's top 5. Again, death metal dum-dums for you didn't get it. Why did you put this in there? It's like, that's a heavy metal record, dumbass. Other disclaimers. Got some on vinyl. Mostly vinyl. Show some goddamn LPs, because what gave me the ideas, I brought my personal copies home today of the Hell's goddamn pressing. And I was like, I said it at least briefly in a video. I do think this is one of the most top 5 underrated death metal albums ever. And then I bossed it out. One of them's a CD only because no vinyl version exists. We'll get to that in a little bit. Well, there's a picture of this. It's on the Dawg's wall, of course. Didn't want to tear that off the goddamn wall. Vinyl would like hell to do it, but get to that in a second. So, no further fucking ado. Let's get right into it. Again, you can put your goddamn top 5. And if you're going to do a goddamn video, you get hard, only if you own it, goddamn it. Otherwise, not your top. But what gave me the idea for that is these came in a couple weeks ago now. And I just didn't bring my own personal copies home. And that is, well, this is a repress, too. We're the only ones that press this on fucking vinyl. Is Deceased's second full-length album, The Blueprints for Madness. So let's show this shit on camera. We pressed this on double LP years ago. We were living together in the house that me, Easy, and C-Dawg bought. I remember assembling those things. It's got the shaped brain insert, etc. Dawg owns it, of course. Just didn't want to bust all this shit out. And but this is the current pressing that's in. So it is. So if you own the original too on Hell's, this pressing's different. So there's a good reason to own both. Hence the reason I bought it. I got it, and they're 2 different colors. Show you that in a second. Show you this goddamn shit. Comes with a goddamn poster. And so yeah, the original had a shaped brain inserts. So this one didn't, which I'm kind of glad. I like to keep them goddamn different. But a big full-size poster of the album cover art. Wes Benscotter. I always like this artwork too. I mean, I don't like it as much as goddamn, hacked up a barbecue chainsaw dismemberments. There was blood everywhere, etc. by him, but I definitely like the goddamn artwork. This is probably my favorite version, but both came out really cool. The splatter version. So there's a black vinyl version, this splatter version, and then there's the algae version. You know what? While I'm here, this is how the Dawg stores his color vinyls. So that way you see, for example, I picked up. So now I'll have 3 or 4. I can't remember. I think the original pressing, just the 100 were on colored vinyl. I think the rest were on black. So I got a 100 copy one. So now I'll own 3 versions of Blueprints for Madness in my collection. And, when you're looking at your spines, you see, let's just say someone's coming over. Not that anybody comes over. And if they did, I don't give a fuck what their opinion is anyways. But it's kind of for my own pleasure. Is, why do you got 3 of the same goddamn record? Well, because when you pull it out, because I'll show you how to store it. Again, here's the second record, double LP, goddammit. And I put the records behind the cover. Only posers put their goddamn records in the front cover. Why are you covering up the front cover, homeboy? And you don't put it inside the jacket because years and years of sitting there, it technically ring wear. Now, if you're goddamn Athnar or some shit, and he doesn't give a fuck, he likes his covers extra banged up. I'm going to be completely honest. I like my shit mince, but I've drastically softened up on that myself. If I get a ding corner or something, or accidentally dropped or something, I don't like lose sleep over it as opposed I would. It's just like, whatever, I own the record, it's cool. See, I store them like this, backside cover. So when you go flip through and you have multiple versions, you can see, oh, the vinyl colors are drastically different. You don't have to pull it out to see. This is the second version. Switch, swap them out. We have these. Again, both these are available at Hell's Now, goddammit. Gonna get to the tune skis in a minute, homie. These are slick as fuck, too. They call this the algae vinyl. Oh, goes in a goddamn pick this sleeve. Look at this shit. Killing two birds with one stone. Get my shit fucking sleeved up on goddamn camera. Good. Save me some goddamn motherfucking time. I'm showing these newbies, these kiddos, how a real vinylist stores his goddamn vinyl. Plus, people have asked, too. So, you see how I do it. You know, I just get the non-hard, just a clear, it's got to be a picture of this poly, so that way it's two sides of the record. You don't want to get an oversized, for all of you guys that don't know, the covers, the 12-inch covers are like 12 and a quarter inch, I think it is. 12, yeah, I think it's 12 and a quarter by 12 and a quarter. The actual vinyl's 12 inches, so if you just get regular LP polys, and you stick the record in that, it's going to be flopping around there like a goddamn fucking fish. That's no good. Looks all trashy and fucking junk. So, funny thing is about this, like I said, top 5 most underrated death metal albums of all time. Because most people, well, Deceased in general is just a very, very underrated band. But most people, like, I think even Deceased themselves think, like, their best album, and I think it's a fan favorite, is Fearless Undead Machines. I highly disagree. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a great album. My favorite song on there is Graphic Repulsion, in case you happen to give a fuck. But in order, my favorite Deceased albums is... It's a toss-up between Luck of the Corpse, Supernatural Addiction, but let's just go, since the first album, Luck of the Corpse, Supernatural Addiction, and then it's definitely Blueprints. This is their one where it seems like the band didn't like that much. It sounds like shit. No, it doesn't, but rah, rah, it sounds great. Just like Exhumed Gore Metal sounds great. All kinds of albums where, what are you talking about, dude? That's what gave it the goddamn character. It sounds awesome. Find me another death metal record, dude. I challenge you. Find me one that sounds like this album. Kind of in general, just sounds like Deceased, period. But you can make the argument, all bullshit aside. I mean, I know Keen calls it death metal from the grave, and I agree. I think that title works for them because Deceased is a first-generation death metal band. Death metal in the 80s, you know, when it was kind of like death thrash. Like, I consider Slaughterlord a death metal band. Slaughter all over the goddamn place. But it's more like death thrash, you know, scream bloody gore. That's a death metal record. Although it is kind of thrashy, it's, in a sense, it's death thrash compared to Tomb of the Mutilated. Deceased started back then. Again, all these fucking hokey-ass, newbie, goddamn, just regurgitate what the next guy says, fucking posers. Don't know that, dude. They were putting their first demo was 1986. They had 3 demos out by 89, because I think the Birth by Radiation, that was 88's. Nuclear X, yeah, I mean, I think by 89, so at 89, there was 3 fucking demos already. Like, what are you talking about, dude? That's time frame of all the guys starting up. That's, dude, 86, that's before the Necrovore demo. That's before a lot of goddamn shit. That's the same year as Abomination of Desolation. That's the same year as Repulsion Horrified. 1 year after Seven Churches. They're a first-generation death metal band. Like, they just are. 86, same year as goddamn Massacre putting their first demo out. But yeah, find me one goddamn album, death metal album, that sounds like this. The drumming, the style, everything. Nobody. This is original goddamn death metal. Back when there was goddamn magic, but even in the 90s, it's called like it was. There was a lot of bands, especially after Butchered at Birth came out, Effigy of the Forgotten. There's tons of new bands that came out. Let's just sound like this. Not the old Deceased, though. Again, you could still listen to death metal and extreme metal music, but get different sounding bands that had good goddamn songs. My complaint with Deceased Live is, yeah, the only song they ever generally play on here is the Triangle, but I mean, every song on here is really fucking good. But what else would I want to see is maybe I'd be happy with anything else, to be honest, because I think maybe the title track or Midnight's, Negative Darkness. I mean, the Triangle, don't get me wrong, it is kind of a standout song. It is, but I mean, I don't think it's by no means, in my opinion, my guy, is like easily the best song. I don't think there's an easily a best song on this album. I think there's no goddamn fillers. So I wish Deceased would bust out some more songs for the live sets off Blueprints for Madness, add it to the goddamn set list, because I think, yeah, like I said, I think it's their third goddamn best record. It's, for me, Luck of the Corpse, then Supernatural, Blueprints. It's funny because out of all of them, I think Fearless is probably my least favorites. Probably because the songs are kind of longer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's my least favorite out of the classic albums. What are the classic albums, dog? Well, for me, it's kind of like Supernatural, Dicks, and Down. Now, granted, that could be just old guy nostalgic syndrome. Those were the albums that came out as when I was a teenager. After that, Beyond the Mourner's Veil, which was an EP, which is fucking great. I think I was probably already 18 years old by the time that came out. Did that come out in 2003? Had to be something around there. Everything else was adult years up. So I guess they're not classic for that shit reason, but it's going through my goddamn lens. So top 5 underrated death metal albums. Again, dude, here's the thing, man. You're not going to find one of these hokey-ass fucking posers on the tube, on Instagirl, or just in your local scene talking tunes skis at a show, goddammit. Anybody's saying these that I'm saying. That's why they're underrated. Nobody's going to bring this. They'll say something stupid like the most underrated is Gorgot's fucking considered dead. What do you mean? That's overrated, not underrated. This is an underrated goddamn video. Did I say the wrong goddamn thing too at the beginning? Did I say overrated? I meant underrated, motherfucker. Dog tends to misspeak. Just in case if I did fucking misspeak. Not editing that shit out, goddammit. This is underrated. Like, we talk about Gore Guts, even if that is one of your favorite records or whatever, fine, whatever. I was like, but it's still not, that's not underrated. I mean, I knew what that shit, to me in the death, who doesn't at least know about that? And if they don't, like, the select few of the newbies that don't, is like, dude, tons of people bring that up. Again, you go and you can easily find other YouTube channels that talk about Gore Guts. I promise you that. Find me another YouTube channel that's pre-Dawg saying this shit too, because let's call it like it is. Deceased and stuff, there's some people, they're changing their tune now. And I see the stats, goddammit. They're changing their tune now because of the Dawg. But not prior. Now on these other ones, we'll see where my aim is as far as other people saying. But I challenge you, find a fucking YouTube video where people are like, yeah, people call these out like, these are great albums. Again, there might be somebody copying my lingo and shit, because there's guys out there, and I've been sent a few more videos. I'm like, why don't you bring this guy up? I'm not even giving him attention, man. He's clearly just stealing my lines, and that's fine. That's flat. I was like, but no, dude, I'm good. It's like, create your own goddamn shit, dude. It's like, I mean, you're not even like, you look cheesy about it too. Like, no charisma whatsoever. So yeah, if anybody's saying it, it's like, yeah, they said it 6 months ago because they heard me say it. Prior to that, nobody's fucking saying any of these. Next in goddamn line. This is actually a Hell's record too. What a sales pitcher. How am I a sales pitcher? This is goddamn sold out for years. We don't have any in stock. So I'm showing you. And I have said this on the channel before. I'm just showing the LP version. Is the Insanity. Death After Life. This is their debut album. It was like 92 or 93. Again, first generation death metal. This isn't thrash metal, homie. This is what first generation death metal is. It's just all you fucking poser kiddos. You think death metal started with like Butchered at Birth or something. No, it didn't, dude. You're telling me Morbid Angel, Abominations of Desolation isn't death metal? You're out of your goddamn gourd if you think that's death metal as fuck. Just you guys don't know your history. You don't know how this shit started. It didn't all start off with Cookie Monster vocals and blast fucking beats. It did have an evolution to it. And not to mention, the funny thing is, Insanity, their demo, Fire, Death, Fate, one of the greatest goddamn top 10 death metal demos ever in all the motherfucking existence. Joe Zanuga on goddamn vocals, died a couple years later. Goddamn, he got fucked in the ass, died at like 19 of a brain tumor or some shit. That demo is one of the greatest. That was 1985. Same year as Possessed. Before fucking Massacre, before Abomination, Desolation, before Repulsion, Horrified. Listen to that speed, listen to that aggression. You think that's thrash? Dude, that thing is death metal as goddamn fuck. Even the logo was death metal. Only complaint on the albums when they did, yeah, I don't know why they used this logo. I mean, it's fine. But the decapitated head logo was fucking great. But this LP version, Hell's put it out. What year did we put this out, goddammit? 2013 for you kiddos. Again, this doesn't even seem like that long ago for me. So 12 years ago, goddamn. So yeah, long out of goddamn print. I think we did black. What does the sticker say? We did, because this is a colored vinyl. It doesn't have a sticker. This is like a brownish vinyl. Not the coolest looking color. It's like a brownish marble vinyl. Didn't come out as cool as it probably would have hoped. But nonetheless, that was the color version we did. You know what's funny about this too is I would love to repress this record, but the only thing I'd want to do, I do like this cover art and shit like that. I definitely do. But the original, when it came out on CD only, because that's all it was, on was CD until Hell stepped up and goddamn put it out. So actually, that's kind of funny. I think the album is, I think it's 93. Is it 92 or 93 when it originally came out? Is it saying here? Originally recorded in 91 to 92. So yeah, it probably came out in 93 then. It's funny as hell. 2013, didn't even do the math. That's literally 30 years, isn't it? 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. So it took exactly 20 years later to finally come on vinyl. Thanks to Hells. That elaborate pack are doing a good job. That YouTube channel that's been... See, this is what the Dawg was doing this shit years ago. And it was J-Dawg, who? Dead by what? Like, nobody knew who the fuck I was. So it cracks me up when I get these viewers that come in and they're like, Hells who? Dude, this is one of the top 5 most underrated death metal albums in all existence. Not because we put it out. I've always fucking said that. That is fact. Ask any goddamn every old head that's been this shit since the 80s and is still into it, not burnt out or fucking dead or in jail, knows this. Thank good old Hells. This is 12 years ago, way before this dumbass fucking channel was even thinking exist. Yours truly was involved in putting this shit out. So I just laugh, but it's like, Dawg, what do you mean? Like somebody's like, they're out of the loop or they're a poser if they never heard of Hell's Headbangers. What the fuck do you mean? Like, what do I mean? Like, how does that not make sense? Like, where you been, dude? Like, you're again, if you're 16, 17 past, it's because you're new. You're just getting into this. I get that. But if you're my age, and dude, I've seen some names. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? You just started ordering when this channel started. Like, you're my age. Where are you? That's cool. And that is a good thing. That means the channel's working. I'm not going to say any goddamn names, but I've seen plenty. I'm like, some of them are older than me. Where you been for the last 25 years, dude? Like, I don't get it. Like, where have you been? Like, you claim how much you're this. Dude, I've been in this since 97, 95. News to me. Your name just fucking popped up in the goddamn, in the old goddamn order history in fucking 2022, 2023. I've seen it. And yes, some of these guys are older than me. So claim you're around. Again, Dawg can verify this fucking shit. It's like, been doing all kinds of greatness since, and the largest goddamn online store. So yeah, when I see these guys that just view, especially when they're talking shit, I'm like, dude, you're so irrelevant, man. You're not even a real metalist in my opinion. You're a fucking poser, dude. So that's just the way I goddamn look at it. I've said this one publicly. No affiliation with goddamn Hells, although I think we do got repressed in stock, or at least we did. I bought out the CD and LP actually. Let me show the CD. And I bought the original LP. But I said this one before, is the band's obviously not underrated, but Dismember, this is the tour I saw them on too, their album Hate Campaign. You know what's cool about this CD? Look at this, Dawg knew back then too. Show this up close. It's got 2 extra songs. Live to Hate, Unhealing Scars. I think the reissues, the repress that just came out like last year, they might have added those songs. But until then, if you have the U.S. Poser version, that's what me, Easy, and Sea-Dog will call them too. Why are you buying the U.S. Poser version? You get the Japanese version because it's got bonus tracks. It has 2 extra songs. Why wouldn't you want those? I don't want this crappy-ass fucking ham and egg or U.S. edition. Chuck that thing out the window. Give me the Jap version, goddammit. This is the original LP that came out years later. It was this is Night of the Vinyl Dead. I figured I'd show the original. But it got reissued. It's the second pressing just last year. I picked that up too because it's got a different cover, different layout, everything. But I feel like this is look at that vinyl. What the hell is this doing in a plain ass, dusty, boring, goddamn white dust cover? Get that thing out of here. Get a goddamn pick this sleeve over here like a real goddamn vinyl head. I think this is the 3rd best Dismember album. Never hear anybody else say that. The best album is, in my opinion, the first 2. Like, not counting the Pieces EP. Obviously, that's great too. But we're not talking. That's not the full length. It's an EP. Like an Ever Flowing Stream, then Indecent Obscene, and I think it's this. I think this is way better than Massive Killing Capacity, although I do like that record a lot. Any of the albums after this, whether it be The God That Never Was, the self-titled, Where Iron Crosses Grow, any of them, I think this smokes it. This record is very, very quick and to the point. There's no dicking around between the songs. It has a very, to me, a very Slayer, Rain and Blood / like, kind of like punk feel to it. Not the actual songs. Just the fact, just a go-getter, like no dicking around, no pussyfooting around, no boring autopsy riffs, because some of their, like, Where Iron Crosses Grow, they really start, the same with The God That Never Was, they started throwing in some of that goddamn boredom here and there. It just straights, at least faster, or up fucking beats, and the songs are quick. There's no gaps in between songs. Like, it's like half a second between songs, kind of like Rain of Blood. And just quick and to the point. No pussyfooting around, no tough guy intros, none of this nonsense. Songs are bangers for goddamn days. Like I said, that was the tour I saw them on, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. But Hate Campaign, again, Dismember as a whole, I don't think is an underrated band by any stretch, but you never hear anyone bring this album up. Again, they somewhat do now. At least I've seen the comments. That's because I said it. You didn't say it prior to that, dummy. I've never heard anybody, even in person, bring this record. Like, no mention of it. That's why it's underrated. Again, find me a YouTube channel, pre-Dawg, that said, you know what? Shows Dismember. They don't have to say it's underrated. Man, you know a record that's just really good that I just really like? They don't have to use underrated, nothing. They're just talking about it just organically that they like it. And they show Hate Campaign. Find me a video, pre-Dawg. Please do. I'd love to see it. I guarantee there's nobody out there saying that shit. Because they don't, man. Hence, under-fucking-rated. This is king underrated. Man, Dawg's top fucking 10. This is a goddamn Hell's Pressing fucking 2. And, again, Cheryl's pitching. What year is this fucking pressed? Again, all the Dawg's been go-getting for goddamn years. I think it's 2013, too. Nonetheless, goddamn it, I bust out the fucking Picture This fucking version. Is that here, goddamn it? Picture This blood cover, 100 copies. Only 100 of these made. Good luck finding one. You see this on the back of my wall, too, because there was like 10 extra Picture This that didn't have covers. This is one of my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Hanging out with Deicide as far as the goddamn hate. Like, literally just sounds hateful as fuck. You know, see, this is where I first saw that Chrissy and Apocalyptic Revelations t-shirts exist. Give you a little fucking Hell's backstory. Is for years I wanted to do Chrissy and Apocalyptic Revelations t-shirts. Available at Hell's now, goddamn it, official merchandise. I wanted one of those shirts for years. It's my favorite Christian album, and I think it's the best album to ever come out of Brazil. That's right, said it a minute. Better than fucking Sarcophago and Sepultura, Volcano, and Mutilator, Dawg? Mm-hmm. In my humble ass opinion, it is. But I always, and the Easy's like, oh, you can't do a shirt, it's going to look like blah. That's why they never existed. I was like, dude, what do you mean never existed? Get your head out of your ass, brah. Seth is fucking wearing in a live goddamn photo on Choronzonic Chaos Gods. Proof right here, homie. Lyrics. Man, the lyrics are fucking hateful as satanic as fuck. I swear to the beast, 666. Sure fucking do. Dude, again, you could tell. Again, I don't think they were going out and raping nuns in the asses and fucking slitting priest throats. They weren't going to that. But you could tell they were serious about their lyrics. Like, they believed it. It wasn't like, oh, this is just for flash. Let me go to fucking the goddamn Steelers game after and this one. No, dude, it felt like hateful fucking death metal, but with good, memorable songs. I'm sorry, dude. The first two opening songs alone, Damned and Dead, The Law of Burning, if that doesn't fucking rip your fucking nads right off your goddamn groin, you don't like death metal in my book. You don't like good old hateful death metal. I'm gonna go as far as fucking saying it, homie. I'm gonna say it. I gotta say it. Gotta say it. Don't want to say it because I'm gonna get roasted on this. Top 10 favorite death metal albums of all time. It's even in my top 6 because it's a classic. It's a more important album. Morbid Angel, Ultras of Madness. It's in there. But if I was going to an abandoned island and I could only take Ultras of Madness or I could take this, gotta say it. Just gotta say it. I'm going the old Choronzonic Chaos Gods. It's got the hates. It gets you fucking kicking ass in the gym in no time if you're fucking feeling goddamn down and you're tired and fucking on low carbs and body fat's low. I know none of you fat asses would know about low body fat percentage, but get there and feel what your energy levels. And you need that extra kick to finish those extra 6, 7, 8 sets you go, especially if you're on a leg day. Holy fuck. This will get you zooming in no time. You don't even need a pre-worky, motherfucker. This is your intro worky. Other faves on here, it would have to be, it's a toss-up. I always say let Jesus bleed, but I don't know. I mean, the Blood for Satan is a super big sing-along, but I really do like Cross of Fury, and I feel like that's an underrated hit that people don't talk about. Nobody's talking about any of these goddammits. I mean, Jesus fuck, man. Hail Caligula, put on that goddamn intro. It's almost a little bit too tough for the Dawg. I feel like shit. I don't even think the Dawg would be that torturous on these fucking Christians. I feel a little bad for him. I think I would soften up on him. That's some toughness. That's when you know it's fucking tough. Anyways, we did this, and again, these fucking newbies crack me the fuck. It's covered up by the goddamn blood. Where the fuck year was this? This is 2013. I think it was 2014, actually. I think it says 2013. 2013, 2014. Found out about Hell's Hamburgers last year. Whatever, bro. Again, if you're 16, cool. Not if you're 30 plus, homie. Where are you? Where are you bad? Where the fuck you bad? This show's on Full Moon Productions. Hell's Headbangers. Again, I was pushing for it for years. Came out in 2014. Dawg was pushing for it since 2009, goddammit. Was fucking hell to get the goddamn painting out of John from fucking Full Moon Productions. He sent it the original of it because that's a blood painting. See, that's how you know it's fucking hate. You see this cover? 200 wimp wounds. Take fucking notes. Sanguizio fucking hairy fucking sweaty goddamn ballsack. Twinkie fucking mold with the gayest shorts in fucking death metal history on their band photo. Take fucking notes from the almighty goddamn Centurion. Top 5 most underrated death metal albums of all motherfucking time. And I stand by that one. That one's in fucking stone. That's in the goddamn Satanic Bible. I'm sorry. There's not even room for wiggle room on that one. You can maybe justify the others. That one's not budging, goddammit. Dude, the cover is Rob, the guitar player, it's painted in his own blood because he's in the self-mutilation satanic shit. Again, even that's a touch much for the Dawg. Dawg don't even go to that extreme. You guys think the Dawg, the gatekeeper, talks about the roughness and toughness? Yeah, dude, that's the shit I got into when I was a kiddo. Let me show you. Facts are not a goddamn tax. Let me show you this shit, goddammit. Original goddamn pressing. Original motherfucking pressing. I don't even need to take it out of the case. Look at this. Seth and Patrick. They're the only two guys I met from the band. It was Seth, the original Centurion lineup, the best lineup. Granted, every album's fucking... I even listened to the latest album, the Contra or whatever, Rationum. It's kind of hard to fucking pronounce. They came back and put that record out in 2014. I even thoroughly enjoyed that. Re-listening to the shop again. It's all goated as fuck. But nothing's as good as the Purest Fire mini CD, but it's really their demo, and this is their first full-length, Choronzonic Chaos Gods, which was the original lineup. Seth on vocals, Patrick on bass, Rob on guitar, who painted the cover in his own blood, and Wim on fucking drums. Look at this. Because they disbanded from Centurion. They started Severe Torture. Seth, the singer, did drums for Severe Torture. No longer is. Big time fucking bummer. And Patrick, check out my Severe Torture interview. Patrick's on it, goddammit. We talked about some Centurion, goddammits. It's signed by Seth and Patrick. And look what Seth wrote. Right there. Seth 01. That was when Severe Torture came over here. We saw him at the Pittsburgh show, the Cleveland show, and Ohio Death Fest. We saw him 3 times for whatever around that goddamn reason. First met at the Pittsburgh show. Met Seth and Patrick, brought us Centurion shit. I brought a Purest Fire, and I brought that. Vinyls didn't exist. That's the Full Moon pressing. 2001. I was 16 years old. You think I just bought that the week before? That means this roughness and toughness what I'm talking about. Dude, I knew about this shit when I was 14, 15 years old. You fucking dummies still think this shit's going on? Like I made this up. Like you're just poser fucking morons that have no business being in this goddamn scene and gotta pack up that box of fucking tampons and get the fuck out. Tired of all these goddamn pink sweaters and holy shit, goddamn Eli from fucking Lord Humongous sent me a goddamn text of a fucking show he was at. Why is that the show? I don't know. Probably an opening band, like Inferior for Deicide, some gay ass shit like that. Dude, the band's on stage. 3 sports jerseys. Like, dude, 3 out of 5 members all have sports jerseys. He's like, that's fucking total fucking poser something. Like, you're king poser for that. Absolutely, dude. 3 strikes, you're out, homeboy. 3 sports jerseys? You think I'm making this shit up? This is the stuff I grew up on. I thought this is all common fucking sense. Another fun fact of what I would love for a Dead by Dog. Now, Graham, this is never going to happen. I slightly said it. Watch my goddamn severe torture interview. I sent to Patrick. It'd be a dream. I would actually be willing to lose, I don't want to lose 10 grand, but I'd be willing to lose a couple $1,000. Because I'd have to make it worthwhile. I don't think they would just do it for $1,000, but I'd have to do flights. I don't even know. I might be able to get away with no visas because they're not recognized as a band no more. So maybe get away with that. They squeeze up more of a fee for them. So Centurion, listen up, goddammit. Dead by Dog 2, I want Centurion to headline. Preferably, you could play the entire catalog, but preferably play as many songs off goddamn Choronzonic Chaos Gods and a Purest Fire, because that's the best shit. But I want the original lineup. I want Seth on vocals, which I hear he's kind of burnt out on Deathmetal, which that's a major goddamn baseball hat to the fucking dog's head. No homo. Seth and Patrick, I love those fucking guys. Last time I got to talk to them both was at the 2016 Maryland Death Fest with Severe Torture there. And then just Patrick at this past one. Seth was out. He had a brain injury or whatever. Didn't come back. I don't think he's out of Deathmetal, but he's sick and tired of playing Deathmetal. Something like that. I think he says in the interview. But I want Seth on vocals, Patrick on bass, Rob on guitar, and Wim on drums. I'd be willing to pay within fucking reason. I'm not going to give you 20 grand plus every expenses. Reasonable. Maybe each guy $1,000. So $4 grand cash. Pay for your fucking flights, hotel, food, travel. Because nobody gives a shit about Centurion. The only fucking other motherfucker on this earth that cares about... Actually, this I do know about Easy and Sea Dog. They like Centurion too. They still like that man shit. There's no way they fucking pussed up that much. They're still into that toughness. They have to be. How could you not be? And the only other motherfucker that knows he was in the know, who knows go-getter shit, who knows the tough shit, is Antichrist Kramer. He loves Centurion. It's probably like why him and I get along, goddammit. It's like, yeah, but who don't know that? Who the fuck don't know that? Holy shit, you talking about gay-ass Gorgas? You only like Centurion? Get the fuck out of here, bro, brah, fucking woke throat, slobber all over the place. It's Centurion smokes woke thrower. Fuck out of here, dude. Go find that dick that you're into and suck it and ride it, goddamn reverse fucking cowboy, homie, because that's what you're totally into if you don't like Centurion. But anyways, Dead by Dog 2, I would love that. That'd be a goddamn dream. I've never even seen Centurion. Yeah. So anybody knows them, I would love to do that. But don't get your goddamn for the 5 people that care about them, don't get your goddamn hopes up too much because that's never gonna goddamn happen. Last but goddamn not least, and this is the one I want to do on Vinyl on Hells. That fucking poser at Necropolis who closed up shop. He's the one that's holding up. Wants 30 grand to license this. $30,000 to license this. Dude, go fucking find that same dick that guy just fucking reverse cowboyed it, and you ride it after. I'm not giving you 30 grand. I wouldn't give you 30 grand to license a fucking Deicide. I would have given you 30 grand to license the first 4 Deicide albums. Not because we wouldn't make money, dude. We would press max 1,000 LPs, probably 500, maybe push it to 1,000, because I would like to think some people have some metalized blood these goddamn days and still like this top 5 underrated motherfucking album of all time. And this didn't need to be re-recorded either. I'm talking about the original recording. Re-recording was gay as fuck. Is the goddamn Impaled, The Dead Shall Dead Remain. Look at them scribbles back in the day, back in this go-getter. I think it was 012, motherfucker. None of these homeboys wrote on it, but I got the goddamn poster, the tour poster on the shop door on the wall. And we got it and I hung it up in the shop of the Impaled tour. Dude, again. This was at the Agora. Dude, I'm not even exaggerating. There was like 20 fucking people. And I could say this verifiably. There was like 20 fucking people there. And guess who? 2 people there, which I doubt these guys fucking remember. Dog's a weirdo. Remember shit. I don't know. I remember it because I was like, oh shit, these motherfuckers are like they're my age. What the fuck? I'm the youngest motherfucker goes shows. Who these dudes think they are? Didn't say that, but somewhat thinking it. But that's why I stood out. Was from Severed Remains. Was Anthony and Joe. Joe, I went on his podcast. Check it out. I forget his name, his goddamn podcast. Joe's in Limb Splitter now. That's where I first met them. I don't think we talked much, but maybe kind of said hi. I could tell. I was like, these dudes look like they're 15, 16 years old. Like, at the same age. And I think Joe's exactly the same age as me. I think he's 40 years old as well. That's the first time I saw them. I was there, man. I know there was nobody there. out in the parking lot where fucking raw sewage jumped on our shoulders. We're holding them up in the air, got photos of it and shit. Coolest guys I ever met. That's why anybody talks shit about raw sewage. I don't give a shit if he collects G.I. Joes and shit. Collecting G.I. Joes is a hell of a lot cooler than fucking Twink Mold in their dumbass pink shorts. G.I. Joe, what was wrong with that, dude? Fucking Cobra, that guy was badass as a motherfucker. That's where manly goddamn cartoons fucking... That's the origin of it. He-Man, G.I. Joe, what are you talking about? That's the classic man shit. Now they're watching Uncle Grandpa and goddamn My Little Motherfucking Pony. They need to get G.I. Joe back on. Yeah, he's collecting shit from his childhood youth. I mean, collecting records and shit. I mean, the Centurion pictures I'm never going to listen to. These are just collecting G.I. Joe trophies. What do you mean, dog? You don't listen to goddamn Centurion? Just said it. I listen to goddamn CD, homie. Yeah, the picture of this is a goddamn trophy. It's collectible. It's like collecting G.I. Joes. It's cool as fuck. That's my hobby. People give that guy shit. I was like, he's top 10 coolest human beings I ever met in my fucking life, dummy. Before you start talking shit, he's guaranteed he's cooler than anybody in Woke Thrower. I can tell you that. How you know, dog? You never met him. I don't need to. Any fucking idiots, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not supposed to spill the beans on that. Another goddamn list. Had all the guys sign this. This is, god damn, dude, this album. And look at that Bill fitting fucking cover. And see, again, Twink Mold, take note, 200 wimp wounds. I don't even know what you idiots fucking look like, but I'm sure it's something fucking stupid. And if not, it doesn't fit the bill like this. This is what a band photo looks like in fucking death metal. Not gay-ass sports jerseys, not fucking dumbass baseball caps, whatever silly-ass pink sweaters and stupidity shit you're into. This is what a death metal band photo looks like, motherfucker. Fits the fucking bill. I'm getting piped just looking at that. Dead chick fucking body being dissected by all members. Songs. Favorite songs. I mean, it's not easy to pick a favorite, but it's probably Back to the Grave. I absolutely love that song. Air guitar, that brushed my motherfucking teeth to it. True Car, dude, is probably the heaviest, catchiest fucking riff in all of death metal, next to the opening riff of Carcass Ruptured in Purulence. You'll know it when it does that drum and it goes into the scream / breakdown riff. Dude, it don't get any heavier catching this. The sound on this is mint, dude. It just sounds dirty, nasty. It sounds like it was recording a goddamn fucking morgue. The vocals sound great. Raw sewage is lows. Really raw sewage, dude. Again, not to sit there and blow the guy. No homo over here. He has some of the best low vocals. Top 10 best low vocals of all motherfucking time. I mean, he's up there with goddamn Chris Barnes on fucking Tomb the Mutilated. He's up there with Big Willie Romer. Some of the best lows ever. I mean, definitely top 10. No doubt about it. And his lows sound fantastic on it. That is definitely underrated. Again, it's on Picture This. That has all the signatures on it, too. I brought that, the CD, and the pictures. Dog, they're both back in 01, motherfucker. 24 years later, still has them. Pictures on the wall, though, goddammit. CDs for goddamn spinning. I know that. Pictures of the goddamn trophy. Glad to have it. That's my G.I. Joe's, motherfucker. But I desperately, I could go into the ground. You preferably don't want to go on the ground right after that. But I'm just saying, the day before I die, I would love... That's the shit I still like, that keeps me motivated to pump. Like, hey, do you enjoy doing Hell's Headbangers? I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I have it good. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to go to fucking being a garbage man or baling hay, shucking corn, working a factory job, 9 to 5, stupid ass cubicle, nothing stupid. I am very happy for what I do, but it's more enjoyable when it's doing stuff that I really like. Mortal Decay coming out any day, Rotting LP coming out. Watch out for that Hideous Mangless, barely. It's just Gorephobia. Picture this. But another huge one would be the Impaled on vinyl. I want to do it, but some hoagie. It's like, dude, I'll give you $1,000. Like, if that's reasonable, we'll do 1,000 LPs. It's $1 a unit. You don't have to do anything other than give us fucking files. What is that? 20 minutes of work? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It could be buried. You gotta go through this. Okay, it's 3 hours of work. That's $1,000. Let's say it's 3 hours of work. Let's say it's 3 hours for you to find that shit and for you to transfer it over and send us. Okay, that's $333 an hour. That's pretty goddamn good. I don't make $333 an hour. How many motherfuckers in the comments, how many of you make $333 an hour? Probably 0 of you. And if you are, you're probably selling drugs or doing some mafia shit. Which, hey, ain't not gonna hustle cool by me. Don't care. Especially if you got it coming to Dead by Dog and fucking buying from Hell's, goddamn it, and sending goddamn paid skis too if you're making that kind of goddamn loot. But all good with me. So that's a goddamn, did 5. This is already a 40-minute fucking video, goddamn it. Comes with the shirts, put them in there. Put your goddamn fucking, your top 5 in there in case you happen to give a fuck. You think the dog might give a fuck, but he doesn't. Put it in there anyways for that goddamn algorithm. Get your Dead by Dog ticket, goddamn it. It's just trickling over a goddamn 100. Only got another 5 or 6 sold like this week. Unacceptable. We need to think over 3. Got to get Centurion next year, homies. 2026. Got to get Centurion. Dawg's throwing each member $1,000 theoretically. And goddamn plane tickets. Might even have to take it up the ass on fucking visas. Hopefully not, since they're an inactive bad. Maybe slide that on the goddamn radar. Probably shouldn't say that publicly. No, nobody's watching my shit anyways. And if they did, they didn't make it to the end of this goddamn video. And hotels and all that shit, but it takes money to do that. I can't be losing 10 grand on fucking goddamn Dead by Dog 1. Which one of you poser ass non-listening fucking 200 wimp wounds fucking Twinkie mold fucking guys out there want to see Centurion? This guy does. That's something I would be excited for. You don't see the dog too excited these days, goddammit. So we got to get your ass out of there. Just come out, even if you don't, just to hang out with the dog if you want to. Or fuck the dog. There'll be Baxter, Danny Nelson there, Shane Von Gould, coolest guy in the goddamn world, addict from the realm. Hang out with them. Fuck the dog. Dog's just some balding, dumbo, fucking stupid ass motherfucker anyways. Why would you want to hang out with me? Tons of other cool people. Don the Dead's there. Possible Afnar. He's hilarious. A lot of cool motherfuckers are going to be there. I think even the Mulder guys are coming. Air Dog, he's much cooler than me. You can hang out with all of them. It's going to be a cool-ass fucking hangout. You can have some pizza, beers, and wings all there together, goddammit. So get your goddamn tickets and your J-Dog slogan shirt, and don't forget them goddamn pasties. All in the description box, bubbles. Later, goddammit.